The camera industry has a problem. For the last 2 years, we've been told that we reached the peak of mirrorless technology. We were told that the Nikon Z9 was a once-in-a-decade achievement. It was the camera that famously killed the mechanical shutter. It was the camera that brought Nikon back from the brink and put them squarely in the hands of the world's elite sports and wildlife photographers. But while the competition was scrambling to catch up, Nikon was quietly preparing for a move that would make the original Z9 look like a prototype. If you are a professional photographer, or if you've been hovering your mouse over the buy button for a Sony A1 II or a Canon R1, stop. You need to breathe. Welcome to my channel Tech Launch. Subscribe my channel and click on the bell icon for the new tech updates. Because the whispers coming out of Nikon's R&D labs and the supply chain leaks for the Nikon Z9 II are suggesting a jump in technology so aggressive, it might just end the spec wars once and for all. This isn't just a sequel. This is Nikon's bid for total industry dominance. Let's talk about the soul of this beast, the sensor. The original Z9 shook the world with its 45.7 megapixel stacked CMOS. It was fast, it was sharp, and it was reliable. But the Z9 II is rumored to be moving into territory we've never seen in a flagship speed demon. There are 2 credible paths Nikon is testing right now. The first is a staggering 61.2 megapixel stacked sensor. Imagine having the resolution of a medium-format studio camera, but with the machine gun speed of a sports body. For wildlife photographers in the American West, this means a 100% crop that still looks like a gallery print. But there is a second rumor, one that is sending shockwaves through the industry: the hybrid global shutter. While Sony pushed the envelope with the A9 III, they had to sacrifice dynamic range and base ISO to get there. Nikon, however, is reportedly working on a proprietary EXPEED processing architecture that allows a stacked sensor to achieve global shutter-like readout speeds without losing that legendary Nikon color science and low-light performance. If they pull this off, the Z9 II won't just be a camera, it will be a physics-defying miracle. And speaking of EXPEED, let's talk about the brain of this camera. The original EXPEED 7 was 10 times faster than its predecessor. The EXPEED is being designed for one thing: artificial intelligence. We aren't talking about AI filters or AI retouching. We are talking about predictive subject pathing. Imagine you're at a high-stakes NFL game or tracking a falcon in the Florida Everglades. The Z9 II's autofocus won't just track where the subject is. It will use deep learning models to predict where the subject is going to be 3 frames before it happens. This is autofocus that feels like it's reading your mind. It's no longer about getting the shot. It's about which shot you want to choose from the 1,000 perfect ones you just took. But here is where the story takes a turn that no one saw coming. The Red acquisition. When Nikon bought Red Digital Cinema, the internet went into a frenzy. We all knew a Red-powered Nikon was coming, but we didn't expect it this soon. The Z9 II is rumored to be the first Nikon body to feature native Red Code RAW integration. This is the holy grail for hybrid shooters. You aren't just getting a camera that takes great video, you are getting a cinema rig that happens to take 60 megapixel stills. We are looking at 8K recording at 120 frames per second,